What's up everyone, this is FB from Final Boss Gaming, and today we've got sneak peek number 3 for the summer update of Clash of Clans, and it is a big one, so this might be my favorite yet. Only 2 new things, but they're pretty exciting, and honestly I think they're going to be pretty game changing. So as you can see, we have the Super Witch and the Inferno Dragon. They look pretty similar, but they're actually quite different, and I mean they look pretty awesome. The Super Witch looks really strong, and the Inferno Dragon, if you play Clash Royale, I mean similar before and very familiar in the Clash universe, but very powerful, and I think depending on how you use the Inferno Dragon, it's gonna be OP in some situations. So we're gonna take a look at the Clash of Clans YouTube channel and watch the teaser trailer, and then we'll come back and talk about the new update. So enjoy. So as you can see, the Super Witch spawns only one giant skeleton. They look pretty powerful though. Yeah, the design though, the aesthetic is really awesome. I'm really liking it right now. And then the Inferno Dragon, similar mechanics, it looks like, and similar animation as Clash Royale, but I think that's a good thing. There was nothing wrong with it. And man, I'm really happy to see it in Clash of Clans. It's really looking awesome too. So, there you go. So those are the new Super Troops. Again, Super Witch and the Inferno Dragon. So I cannot wait until the update drops, and then all of us can play around with the 2 new troops and see, you know, if the meta changes or not. But let's take a look at the next thing. Excuse me. So here we go. So as you can see, it says new super troops. 2 new super troops have arrived to reinforce your army chief. And looking at the stats, so the Inferno Dragon, let's start with it. Of course, it is an air troop, 15 housing spaces. And when you compare that with the Baby Dragon at 10, honestly, it makes sense. I wouldn't expect it to be the same as the Baby Dragon because of the potential power that it can do. And just taking a look at 60k to make the Super Troop. And honestly, I think it's going to be pretty useful. And then moving down, which I think the Super Witch, this one is what I'm really looking forward to. And the ground troop, of course, but look at the housing space. It's 40 housing spaces. That is insane. I don't even, yeah, Town Hall 10, they can't even get the donation for this. So unless you're a high Town Hall, you probably won't be using this in the near future, but it's something to look forward to and motivate to finish your Town Hall and move up. But 40 housing spaces, and it's gotta be a good reason for that, right? I mean, Supercell, they perhaps could drop it down, but just looking at the video, I mean, yeah, you only get 7 Super Witches at Town Hall 13, but man, that giant skeleton is pretty giant, and it looked pretty tanky. I know there was a video of it one-shotting an Archer Queen, given the Archer Queen was only level 1, but still, I mean, it's pretty powerful. It doesn't take that many hits to knock down a building. And then, I know with the Inferno Dragon, a lot of people use the storages to secure maybe the Town Hall, make it more difficult to funnel, and also protect the more important defensive buildings. But with the Inferno Dragon, I think it's going to be a lot more efficient and better use of time to kill those high hit point buildings if the base is vulnerable. So I think really these 2 super troops, they've got a lot of potential, and I cannot wait to play around with them when the update drops. So looking down, we have, so I guess they're calling it the big boy. DPS is 350, 4100 hit points, and of course 1 summoned. Man, it's exciting. Man, I cannot wait. So I think these two new super troops alone are better than the original four. And I mean, they're pretty nice, the first four, but they were only really useful in certain situations. I think yeah, and all of them weren't really viable as well. So it's kind of nice that that's something new, but I think these two in particular are going to be much more popular and commonplace once people have some time to play around with it. So that is the sneak peek number 3 update. Really, it's the Inferno Dragon and the Super Witch, which both look pretty awesome. A couple more things that were posted in the Reddit page that I found interesting. So thank you very much for posting this. Let's see, PaintBill01, and let's take a look at this picture. So special offers. I had no idea about this. I do have a Town Hall 8 as one of my minis. I haven't logged in for, I guess, since the last CWL, so a few weeks now. And I would have missed this if I didn't see it. So just a heads up, again, shout out to PaintBill01 for posting this and bringing it to people's attention. As you can see, 13 times the value, the power level, Town Halls 2 to 9 only. And what are you going to get? And I know some people are free to play, and that's fantastic as well, but if you have the extra cash and you're willing to spend $3 US, and I know it changes and it varies depending on what country you live in and the taxes and everything, but at least with the American dollar, it's $3 basically. You're gonna get 2.5 million gold, a builder potion, but the main thing is 4,000 gems. And with the gold pass and everything, clan games, even CWL with the medals, the books and the potions are, honestly, they're pretty easy to get nowadays, as long as you stay active, but gems they're still keeping them quite rare. So to see 4,000 gems, I mean, I'm gonna get this with my Town Hall 8, 100%. I don't really need the gems right now, but who knows later. I mean, that is crazy value. I wish they would bring this to Town Hall 10 and up, even if they doubled the price. Heck, even if they tripled the price, I'd still get it because, yeah, again, gems are really hard to obtain. And I do like that they're trying to make, the lower level Town Halls progress at a faster rate, and especially with the quality of life changes that they recently announced yesterday. I think all of this in combination will be fantastic for the longevity of the game and make lower level Town Hall players have a motivation to stay and continue to build their base and enjoy it as well, because if you start the game and you look at the Town Hall 12 and 13 players, it seems daunting perhaps and very time consuming to catch up, but I think they're moving forward in the right direction to bring in new players and keep old ones in the game. So again, thank you for posting this, and if you're a Town Hall 2 to 9 and you have the money available, I think you should pick this up. A couple more things before we finish up. So again, someone from Unknown, the Inferno Dragon, Clash of Clans. So yeah, they're pretty similar, honestly. In fact, they're basically identical, but I think it's badass. I think it's awesome. And I think the mechanic is pretty unique. So I cannot wait to play with this. And the last one, let's see real quick. We didn't get to it in the previous video, but just a quick rundown of the quality of life and game balance changes. So this was the second sneak peek. Again, if you want to pause the video, you can, to take a look at the specific details, but the one thing I want to highlight are the top two things. So custom friendly challenge armies, and attacking in friendly challenges and friendly wars now happens with a specific friendly army, which can be configured before you attack, and there is no cost or time to train. So I know people have been asking for this for years, and I'm so happy that they're finally bringing it to the game. So not only can you do the friendly challenges and wars, you can quickly make a new army composition. So say one of your clanmates has a new base and wants to see how a Yeti attack does against the new base, you can make a Yeti army or a lava loon. So ground, air, it doesn't matter at all. 0 time, 0 resources. I think this is a game changer, especially with the pro players and people who are very competitive in the clan war scene. I mean, it's nice. There shouldn't be a cost in terms of time or resource to do a friendly challenge, and I'm very happy that Supercell is adding this function. This is quite the quality of life improvement. And then the second thing, improved Town Hall upgrade experience. So to make your transition to a new Town Hall level even more special, upgrading your Town Hall will now trigger various limited time boosts and benefits. The boosts and benefits increase their availability and duration as you progress through the game into higher Town Hall levels. So what are you going to get? Starting at Town Hall 4, Power Boost, Resource Boost, Star Bonus Boost, and then later on at Town Hall 8, you'll be given a Hero Boost. And again, the longevity of the game, keeping it sustainable, keeping players, old players playing and new players staying. This is great. I know everyone has been thinking about the learning curve and just the daunting task it might take to become a maxed out player, but these ideas will go a long way into keeping players with the game. So hats off to you, Supercell, for this. If you want to pause, I'll just quickly scroll through the other changes, and yeah, just little things here and there, but everything trying to make the game a little easier for the average player. So with that, this ends the sneak peek 3 and I guess 2 video for the summer update. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. But again, hopefully you're excited just the same as me for this update, and we'll see. I assume it's gonna drop before the July CWL and the Gold Pass. So with that being said, have a good day, take care, and peace.